place in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Treads into the stiff arm. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. Big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now.
Yeah.
That one complete to McConkey. And he's going to get a...
Hold on right quick. Let's do it.
A gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
5-9, 5-9. 21.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
That's complete. Lambert Smith. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting and preparation and understanding what their team was capable of.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is third and short. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now it's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Third and 8.
Brings up third down and 8.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Herbert. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I mean, that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They snap it to Herbert, eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Nix from the shotgun. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. Now inside the 25. And all the way home for Broncos score. Curtis Samuel, 89 yards. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and 3 by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination.
Whatever, my first time, Vic.
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
Okay, you ain't got sacked.
Up a third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Third and 9 here. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Rolling to his right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
My actions been louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down the earth.
Second and 10. Herbert back to the air. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Give them 14 yards there on a Denver first down.
First down, Denver.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Nix. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll get nothing out of that one. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
A great play there. 34 yards. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Jason Myers.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Broncos 14. Chargers nothing. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Herbert. Looking left side. He's got a man. That's Hampton. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Back to throw now on first down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Again, Herbert. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. Remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
Crowd right. 59. Go.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Dancing to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A short throw to Ingram. He's got room at the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
To the right, yeah.
Nix to the air. He targets Ingram from underground. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try to pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Captain.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
At the 19.
2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, Catholic. Set. You ready to spin?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's caught. It's Miller. Oh, down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Back to throw here, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he